The media continues to attack Star Wars fans for being racist, and let's make no mistake about it. This is about protecting or justifying a poor, crappy show. That's what this is about.
Echo 3 to Echo 7. On nobody. 3
Echo Station 3TA.
All right, everybody. This one's going to be a little bit longer than normal, but stick around for the duration of this video because there's going to be some really good points made. Some you may agree with, some you may not, and I want to hear back from you in the comments. But Star Wars racism response is a start, but it can do more. Well, first of all, what more can it do? What can the author, the writer of this article says that we can put an end to racism. How? How are you going to stop stupid people from saying stupid things? I don't know. I'm not justifying the racism. I'm just being honest here. There's evil in the world is always going to exist. Let's just get that right. You're not going to create any type of utopia here. Star Wars racism response is a start, but it can do more. Moses Ingram received racist harassment by toxic fans. They're not fans. But Star Wars has the means to do far more to prevent these situations from happening again. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. And, you know, ironically, the author of this article here, the writer, does not really say what they can do to stop it. Written by Emmanuel Noisette. So let's see what Emmanuel says. We're not going to read this entire article. We're just going to hit the highlights here. But it starts out, Moses Ingram is the latest example of a Star Wars actor receiving racist comments online, but even with Star Wars officially backing her, more can be done to prevent this in the future. Ingram stars as Reva, the third sister, in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. The actress revealed on her Instagram a series of racist messages. Yes, we are aware, and it was wrong. The things that was sent to her was wrong. Do they represent Star Wars fandom? Freak, no, they don't. So let's stop writing it that they do. I don't even say that these people are Star Wars fans. If anybody was to come on our show during pop-ins or live call-ins and say, I don't like this show because Moses Ingram is black, I would instantly hit the hang-up button. Because that is beyond stupid and evil. Okay? I don't like the character of Reva. It has nothing to do with Moses Ingram, even though I don't think she's that great of an actress. Maybe it does have a little bit to do with her. It has nothing to do with the color of her skin. I don't care if she was as white as me. If that's how she's going to play the character, I'm not a fan of it. Let's continue. Sadly, the toxic portion of Star Wars fans is no exception to racism, so much so that Lucasfilm expected Ingram to deal with some confrontations. Now, that's something that the media is using here. That's how bad Star Wars fans are. Lucasfilm already let her know that this was going to happen. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. I swear. And then they're going to go into the whole John Boyega and Marie Tran stuff. Lucasfilm expecting such a reaction from its fan base is indicative of a bigger problem with Star Wars. Both sentiments in defense of the Obi-Wan Kenobi actress were well-intended. We saw the tweets. We saw the social media Lucasfilm team, what they messaged out. Nothing was wrong with that except for the fact that were you insinuating that just because we don't like the show that we're racist? A lot of people think that Lucasfilm was. And that is totally off and wrong and beyond stupid. But what else are you going to say, Lucasfilm? We expect that from you. Still, neither statement's tone seemed adequate to rebuke the bigoted comments. It wasn't the time to be cute or to stay on brand. Though it should be noted that star Ewan McGregor also sent a message of support. Yes, we know all of that. If the studio knew this harassment would happen, it should have taken more proactive action rather than waiting for the actress to reveal the traumatizing messages. Minority actors shouldn't have to carry that trauma and burden. Far more than dealing with the fallout of recasting Star Wars characters, Lucasfilm has to be proactive with harassment. Giving the franchise's history with its minority actors being harassed and facing nasty attacks, a new approach is necessary. Well, what is the new approach going to be? And, we're going to keep saying it. They're going to get into the whole James Earl Jones, Billy D. Williams, and all of that. Very poor angle in this article, in my opinion. Toxic behavior in fandom is nothing new. Social media has made it the smallest section of the fan base appear to be the loudest regarding such hostile conduct. The prime targets for most attacks are minorities. You don't know that. You don't know that. You can't say that. The prime targets for most attacks are minorities. No, it's not. It's poor writing. It's stupid shows. That's the prime target. John Boyega, here we go, was one of the more well-known victims of targeted racist attacks from Star Wars fans online. Online outrage about Boyega being a black stormtrooper swirled before Star Wars The Force Awakens even debuted. The most irrational fear was that the Star Wars film was aiding in white genocide. I'm going to say that when we first saw Finn in the trailer, the teaser, as a stormtrooper, it was jarring. It has nothing to do with racism. Some of you are going to say, yes, it does, Coach. Now you're showing your racist bigotry. You're wrong. No, I'm not. I had never seen a black stormtrooper before. I had watched the Clone Wars. I had watched the original trilogy, which, to be fair, we never saw any of the stormtrooper skin. One could even go as far to say they didn't sound black. That's not a racist thing to say. Anyways, that's not having questions about Finn being a stormtrooper isn't racist. It's not. It's not. It's kind of like Jesus being cast as a white man. Having questions about that isn't racist because Jesus wasn't a white man. Okay? So, anyways, only a few years later, online trolls began a similar harassment campaign against Kelly Marie Tran. Well, and here's something that I want to say. I want to bring this up. Let me look this up real quick. John Boyega in 2020 was interviewed by Vanity Fair. And he said in that article, his quote, "What I would say to Disney is do not bring out a black character, market them to be much more important in the franchise than they are, and then have them pushed to the side." That was his main gripe in 2020. It wasn't from the stupid minority group of people, I'm not even saying Star Wars fans, that was sending him DMs. John Boyega never came out and showed us any DMs that he was given. No. His problem was with the stupid direction of that trilogy. That was his issue. They pushed him to the side because of a horrible plan for a horrible sequel trilogy. Thank you, Ryan, JJ, and Kathy. Okay? You destroyed an entire trilogy of Star Wars. Great job. So anyways, that is my take on that. And then they're going to get into the whole Kelly Marie Tran thing. Christina Ariel, who is black, came under attack from online trolls. It's not... The fan base doesn't like that show because she does a High Republic show. That's why. It's not because she's black. Now, she is kind of cringe. I'm not going to lie. Has nothing to do with her being a black lady. So anyways, the 11 live-action Star Wars films, writers and directors have all been white. Moreover, those films have always been white-centered narratives. Luke, Anakin, Rey, and even the 2 spin-off Star Wars films. So this person's really complaining about the whiteness of Star Wars now. Star Wars does include several notable minority actors in various roles, but they don't get the visibility or attention they deserve. Darth Vader is... So now we're going to complain about the roles that they do get. Darth Vader voiced by James Earl Jones. Billy D. Williams became the first black actor with a feature role, but was still regulated to a secondary character. Well, yeah, they couldn't make him the primary character. Samuel L. Jackson, this is the one that takes it all for me. Samuel L. Jackson, who played Mace Windu, was the first black Jedi featured and was killed off in a way from which other characters have easily returned. Come on, man. Did you really just write that? That is stupid. First of all, he's probably going to come back and be Mace Windu again, based on my opinion. So you really just threw shade and was critical of the writing because you didn't bring him back because he's black. Oh my gosh, that is beyond stupid to me. Let me know what you guys think about this. The media is just going to continue to double down on this. We're going to keep getting articles. I don't know how much more I want to cover this insanity. The Star Wars fans aren't being critical about Kenobi because of one character. On the whole, it's a poor show. Deal with it. Are there some stupid people? Yes. But let me finish this episode with this. We got a great Black American actor. Here's what he had to say about racism. And I love this.
How are we going to get rid of racism?
Stop talking about it. I'm going to stop calling you a white man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you to stop calling me a black man. I know you as Mike Wallace. You know me as Morgan Freeman.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for us. Thank you so much for coming to Echo Base Network today. We really appreciate it. As we always say, we are You Are Echo Base Network. I'm Coach for Nick. We will see you guys on the next one.